Cheers. Hello. Today I have some breaking news, and it's not good. It's a little concerning. It's more than a little concerning. And the news is that if you've ever said anything bad about ICE online on any social media account, the government wants to know who you are and where you live and everything else they can find out about you.
As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson.
So yeah, this this news starts with a report about exactly that. The ICE has been issuing subpoenas, and right now we're looking at Meta, Reddit, Discord, and Google. And when asked for comment, at this point, Google was the only one that offered any comment, and they said that they do comply with the law, and when the government gives a legal warrant or a subpoena, that they give your information. However, they also said that when they are allowed to interpret that however you like, they will tell you. So if the government asks for their information and it's not confidential, they will tell you that the government has requested your data and they've given it to them. So at least they're upfront about that. Mixed feelings about the other silence from the others. I don't like it.
What is the expression? The silence is deafening.
But, at the end of the day, this is, I talk about this 5 Calls app, and normally when there's an issue, it gives me the contact numbers for my senators and my reps in the House of Representatives in Congress. But in this case, it's not on 5 Calls yet. There is a related issue on 5 Calls, and that one says to call, gives links to your governor and a couple of state reps. And that issue is called Keep ICE Out of Your DMV Data. So because apparently they have been scanning faces of people and going to DMV and asking for your data. They want to know where you live. I don't know if they're going to be knocking on your door soon.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful, unethical, dangerous.
They're scanning faces at protests. Is at the initial storyline. I don't know where else at this point. But yeah, call your attorney general and ask that they file a preliminary injunction. The other thing about this is that they're doing this without warrants. Normally they would get a warrant signed by a judge. In this case, they're doing administrative subpoenas that they create in-house, and it's just so. Normally I talk about Dementia Don and all his screw loose. In this case, it's Mango Mussolini, and he's showing his fascist right here at Project 2025 agenda in full steam ahead.
Do you like the quote? Did you know it was Mussolini?
It's okay to know it's Mussolini. Look, Mussolini was Mussolini. It's okay to. It's a very good quote.
It's not it's not legal for you to be investigated just because you disagree with something the government does. You spoke out on, you said something negative online. So what? But anyway, yeah. Normally these subpoenas, these administrative subpoenas, they're for serious criminal offenses that are time critical, like human trafficking, child trafficking. But no. In this case, it's just because you said something bad about our dear leader and his Gestapo ICE. So this is, this is Gestapo, Fourth Reich kind of right here. But
we reorganized into the first galactic empire for a safe and secure society.
So this is how liberty dies.
It makes me think of the old poem, First they came for, and in this case, I'm going to rewrite it. First they came for the immigrants. And I didn't speak up because I was not an immigrant. And then they came for the trans, and I didn't speak up because I was not a trans. And then they came for the protesters, and I didn't speak up because I was not a protester. And then they came for the social media warriors, and I didn't speak up because I was not a social media warrior. And then they came for me, and there was nobody left to speak out for me. So yeah, it's a rewrite. Look up the original poem. It's still so very appropriate. They go after the socialists and the trade unionists. This is just, okay, I could go on all day, but I'm going to stop. Use 5 calls, make some calls, and if you protest, please be safe. I would recommend turn your phone off. Bring it with you in case you need it for an emergency, but that's just one less way that they can track you. I've got a little body camera that's clip-on. I spent less than $50, and you can get them anywhere from $25 all the way up to $250. Just depends on your budget and how many bells and whistles you got. So, you know, I'm sure there's going to be more protests as we get closer to the elections and more crazy stuff happens. So be careful if you do protest. And I would recommend hiding your face. Wear a mask, wear glasses, wear a hat. Turn your phone off, and be safe. The body cam also allows you to keep your hands free, and you're drawing less attention to yourself. So I love you, and be careful, and cheers. And hope you got something out of what I had to say, and pass it on, and like and subscribe, and cheers.
First, they came for the communists. And I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists. And I did not speak out because I was not a socialist.